Well, howdy there, stranger. Welcome to Falcon Plays Hard West. I just got one simple question for you. Are you feeling lucky, punk? You know, terrible impersonation aside, as you could probably imagine, we're over here checking out Hard West, which happens to be a Western cowboy-themed isometric RPG very similar to something like XCOM. As a matter of fact, if you have played XCOM before, you'll feel right at home picking up Hard West and taking that off for a spin over here. I barely got my copy here today. The game goes live tomorrow on Wednesday. I would like to have some content out there for you guys so you can kind of check it out, see if it's something you are familiar with, and something you want to check out on your own accord. So I really haven't had too much time to take this out for a spin other than the first mission to get comfortable with the controls. But as I mentioned, if you are familiar with XCOM, you'll be right at home with this one. Personally, I've been keeping my eye on this game for a while. I'm a big fan of isometric RPGs and Western themes, so it's a beautiful combination for me to check out. All that nonsense aside, let's get into the game as soon as possible and take this out for a spin. So we want to go with campaign over here really quickly. We'll go into hard times, which is the only thing available to us. Nobody could do as good as dead. So there's a few different missions we could actually undertake, or a few little storylines I suppose you could actually undertake over here. Your journey on the Oregon Trail is halted by the harsh realities of the West. You find temporary solace in the gold trade, but bad times are just around the corner. Soon you will be forced to make choices that will shape your destiny forever. So that sounds pretty good to me. We'll go into restarting this one over here. I'm going to record a few episodes here today. I'm not sure if we're going to be playing this to the very end, but at the very least, I want to have some content out there for you guys to kind of check out and make your own decisions on the game yourself. So we'll be going with just normal, and we'll start the scenario off as soon as possible here.
The Old West was a hard place. Few survived the frigid winters and scorching summers. Other than locusts and drought, the only thing in abundance was poverty and firearms. Many were murdered over trivial matters. Combine alcohol and hopelessness with greed, envy, lust, and pride, and death is often the result. Many a homestead stood abandoned by their long-departed owners. Crude cabins stood alone in the wilderness, cut off from the outside world. People knew to mind their own business, but isolated, they grew ignorant and superstitious. Some said the devil walked the earth, said lost souls haunted and possessed the living, pushing them past the edge of sanity. In this harsh and dangerous country, no one had it easy, including your family. You were 6 years old when you traveled the Oregon Trail with your mother and father. Food was scarce, and your father, despite being a fine tracker and a crack shot, failed to find any game. It was as if every animal on the trail was spooked by some evil force. Your old man found a small village and tried to trade equipment for food, but this village was overrun by outlaws. They took your mother and decided to trade you and your father to white slavers. But he managed to break free, told you to hide, and set out to save her.
Alrighty guys, so we're under control over here. Learning the ropes. Do you want to play the tutorial? We promise it's short and useful. You know what? The tutorial, we will do it just because it'll give you guys a better idea as to how the mechanics actually work that I might not explain so well myself, and more importantly, it's actually kind of implemented into the first mission, so it kind of works out. So let's go ahead and let's do this here really quickly, and let's get under row here. Hard West is turn-based, you start. In this mission, your father must rescue your mother, who's been kidnapped by evil men. You can only move within the range indicated. Alrighty, so we're starting off over here. You move around with your WASD. Again, as I mentioned, if you are comfortable with an XCOM or any sort of other isometric RPG, turn-based, you will be right at home with this one. Cover system, all that jazz is basically implemented in this, so it's really, really easy for you to kind of get your footing on quite fast. So I'm going to move over here, which is going to have, probably, what is that, half cover? Which is going to be good enough for now. Alrighty. Cover is indicated by shield icons. Always stay in cover. There is half cover and full cover. Full cover provides the best protection. Alright, so we have this dude over here just hanging out, and no cover. Really a bad idea, my friend. You have detected an enemy. All characters marked with red shield icons are enemies. This enemy is out of cover, so your shot will be very effective. Alright, so we can definitely take our shot down over here. You can either click on this or use our shortcut. Let me try to get comfortable with the shortcuts though. So I will hit 2 over here. Shoot the target with the active weapon. We have a revolver right now equipped. Your old 6-shooter. Chance to hit 70%. Alright, let's go ahead and take that shot. Hopefully it hits. I think it probably should. Alright, good. No XCOM nonsense. We have like a 95% chance to hit a wide open target and you somehow miss. That's not happening here apparently, which is good. Action points. Most action require action points. Each character starts combat with 2 APs. Shooting typically uses up all the remaining APs. When all of your characters are out of AP, the enemy turn starts. Alrighty. So this would be the enemy turn right here. This guy's over here moving into cover. Takes a shot. Misses, thankfully. Now, this will explain the whole luck factor. Each character has a certain amount of luck, which is indicated right here. High luck protects from enemy shots, but when they miss, luck is depleted. So every time they take a shot and they miss, obviously your luck will go down. Whenever you get shot yourself, that's when your luck actually goes up. So on occasion, it's kind of like, if you want to raise your luck up, take a shot or two. Maybe it'll kind of work out if you can kind of work it into a strategy. When enemies are in cover, bypass their protection by flanking them, absolutely. So this guy's over here in some cover. Full cover as a matter of fact too. So we're going to move down over here and we'll have a flanking shot over here. So again, as I mentioned, I really hate to harp back on the XCOM comparison over here. But, that's basically the really big isometric RPG that's come out as of late. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have experience with. So you will be definitely familiar with this game if you've, played XCOM recently. So chance to hit 100% over here because we are flanking him. Let's go ahead and take the shot. Boomski, he's down. Remember to reload often. Many weapons reload only a couple of rounds at a time. So right now we're at 4 of 6, right? So if I reload right now, we're going to reload 2 rounds, meaning we'll get back to 6 for 6, which is relatively good. So we'll confirm that one. Our 6-shooter is back up again. Excellent. Now this is really cool right here. This mechanic over here I really enjoy, and I'm going to probably struggle with it soon, but I'm going to hopefully try to understand it as soon as possible as well. In broad daylight, you can locate enemies by their shadows. You can even shoot them if you have an unobstructed line of fire. Some materials like clothing or foliage can be shot through. So that's really important because our boy over here, as you can see, is basically hiding behind his tent, which is, just clothing, right? So I'm not sure how you rotate the camera. I've been trying to rotate it. Maybe you can't rotate in this map or something. But all of my usual controls over here aren't really working. Q and E aren't working. Not really sure what's happening here. But I guess we'll figure it out at some point. But anyway, we do notice a dude over there. We can see a shadow right here. So in broad daylight, you could definitely have to keep an eye out for that. And you can apparently shoot him through here because this is just clothing. So probably won't be as accurate, but it's something you could definitely take advantage of. So we'll take a shot right now. As you can see, 60% chance to hit this dude over here. So he thinks he's over there like fine and dandy, right? Well, we'll see about that. Oh, baby, got him good. Enemy turn. Alrighty, that guy took a shot and he missed thankfully, but as you can see, our luck is now down to 17 of 100. So, you ran out of luck and are bound to be shot. You must take better cover. Right now we're like basically in half cover against this guy who has the upper ground for one and also has a rifle, so it should be a bit more accurate than our 6-shooter. So, let's go ahead and hit OK over here. You can use objects in the environment to create more effective cover. And that's actually really cool too, because as you can see right here, this is half cover, but you could actually move this thing upwards to get full cover, so check this out. I'm going to run down over here. As you can see, this will be 1 AP and then 2 AP. So we'll use up all of our turn right now just to get into some really decent cover. So we'll run down over here. So I'm going to not only hide, but bring the flap of this thing up. And boomski, we have full cover now. Mind you, that's not going to completely protect you, but it will give you more of a defensive bonus in case you get shot, which we did. But getting shot also did bring our luck up to 77 again, so we're kind of in the up now. The red bar shows your hit points when hit. Your luck is partially replenished. You have several abilities at your disposal. Some abilities require luck. So here's going to be our, special abilities in the sense, no game is complete without them, right? So right now we have Fanning, Dakota Fanning. Fires 3 shots with 20% aim penalty, so it'll be kind of like a spread shot, hopefully you get one of these shots in there. Our chance to hit is going to be 29% though, which is relatively low, but hey, it's 3 shots, so maybe one of them will actually land. Damage would be 1. So if we hit like one of these, we'd have to hit 2 of these to actually kill this guy, so we'll see if we actually luck out. So we'll confirm the shot. Nice! Got him at least twice, with the first 2 shots as a matter of fact. That's it for the tutorial. You're on your own now. So now, again, really easy, quick tutorial to kind of just give you an introduction over here, which I really do enjoy.
She was nowhere to be found. He saw the box. What was in it? The simple wooden box contained a head. Your mother's head. Afterwards, your father found one of the gunmen still alive. He asked him why they would murder such a fine, innocent woman. The dying man rambled on about some unholy obligation, about promises made by the devil himself, and the rewards they would find in hell. And then the light left his eyes, and he was gone, presumably to claim his unjust rewards.
Alright, so that scenario is complete. Now, what's interesting about this is there's, I want to say, like a weird, supernatural type of feeling behind the game. I mean, you have, debt talking to you the entire time, so I'm not sure how that's going to come into play, but there is definitely, it feels like a weird, little supernatural type of environment involved with this game here. So we have now completed hard times over here in one of these difficulties. So now that's over here complete, we'll actually get into the big heart of the story itself. So we'll go down over here to As Good as Dead. Your rootless but happy times of drifting are violently interrupted when you cross the wrong man. But a powerful stranger helps you rise up, transforms you from a carefree gambler into the personification of vengeance. So let's start the scenario over here, and let's go into it.
You lost everything, became an outlaw on the run, but you still had Florence, the love of your life. You were drifting through settlements, evading the law, gambling. You did well enough, but whenever you won, someone had to lose. And if there was something the masked man truly would not stand, it was losing. Then, out of thin air, a gentleman appeared, offering to resolve your predicament in return for your soul. Unaware of the gravity of your situation, you told him to go to hell, just as they surrounded the saloon.
Alrighty, time to die. Take as many of them with you as you can. So, I am pretty certain that this is supposed to happen, so we're supposed to die to kind of progress the story over here. I could basically try to go out swinging, but you ultimately do have to die, so basically this would be a waste of time if I just sit here and struggle against insurmountable odds. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and try to be ballsy about this. It's gonna limit me to stay inside, though, isn't it? Yeah, I can't go out there and just kind of get killed. So I do kind of have to mess around with the game here a little bit. So you know what? Let's go ahead and, if we can, just flip this over here. We'll try to remain kind of up front, maybe get a few kills in here if we can, but ultimately you are supposed to die, it does seem. So, Florence, can you flip anything over here for us? You could flip this over here on the other side, but then this guy's going to be taking shots at you back here, which seems pretty terrible. So, let's just have her come down and flip this table over here too. Alrighty, we should have at least one shot on some people here. Right now, shoot. 0% chance to hit. Yeah, Florence is not going to be good for shooting, so never mind. Let's go back to Warren over here. I can switch over to my 6-shooter if I wanted to. Out of curiosity, the shotgun has a 22% chance to hit for 1 damage. This guy has 3 HP. Not really the one I'm looking for. What if we swap over to our 6-shooter? 25% chance to hit. We could also do the fanning attack as well, but that's going to be 0% chance to hit. So yeah, let's just go with the regular shot, I'm going to say. With the 6-shooter. So we'll confirm that one. We landed that one at the very least. Alright, you scumbags. I'm not going down just like that. And let's go ahead and end our turn over here. She doesn't have any shots anyway. So at this point, we basically just let them overrun us. We did dodge that one with our luck over there, thankfully enough. And here comes this guy. Good shot. Good shot, my friend. Who else? Gotta listen out for the footsteps here. He's gonna post up over here, take a shot all the way back. Dude, that's kind of ballsy on you, I'll tell you that much. You're just hanging out there in the wide open area. You, my friend, are a good candidate for death. Let's see here. So Warren. Warren. It does seem we have a really good shot over here. 100% chance to hit this guy. So maybe with a shotgun, this would be better. This would be 4 damage over here. If we land this shot, we kill this dude over here. Now, I could probably do the fanning shot on this guy and guarantee a kill. And we might go to that, but let me see about swapping over to the shotgun here. And getting a shot on our boy over here. 100% chance to hit for 1 damage with a shotgun? Oh, come on. It's poppycock. 45% chance to hit this guy over here. Alright, you know what? Let's go with the Dakota fanning shot again. So, swap over to 6-shooter. Dakota fanning over here, and as a matter of fact, we might be able to even Dakota fanning this guy. 3 shots, 80%. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. As long as all of them hit, this guy's down. I kind of like it. Let's go with that one. Oh, come on. One of them missed. Alrighty, Florence, it's all up to you. I just need 1 shot on our boy over here. 20% chance to hit. Oh my god. I don't see it happening. But, considering this is only 35% chance, this would be the kill too. Either one would be the kill, assuming she lands it. Assuming she lands it, that is. I'm gonna go with this guy who's a bit closer to us. Yeah, I figured as much. Oh, we have another shot still, huh? Alrighty, well, let's try it out one more time. Ah, there you go. Get your ass down. At least we got one of them. Good miss over there. I mean, I'm certain you have to lose this mission, but I'm trying to give it my all, you know. I can't just go down and be like, hey, kill me. Although that's ideally what I was trying to do at the start, but now that I know I can't walk out and just die, I'll, you know, try to humor the game here a little bit. You guys are moving around? Oh, I get a little bit scared. It's like, oh, this guy's not messing around now. Let's see here. So she's at full HP, he's at 4 of 6. Now, if we... our 6-shooter has 2 more rounds, so we can reload kind of soon. 25% chance to hit over here, that's my only shot available, right? Shotgun would probably be even a worse shot. Just about the same, really. Neither sound too good to me, however, but let's take a shotgun blast over here, why not? Confirm. Okay. Florence is up on deck again. She needs to reload, though. She's got the deadly Derringer. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and reload now. Confirm. What is a Derringer? It kind of reminds me of, like, the gun that one of the pardon the language, one of the whores from Deadwood used. Forget her name. Trixie? I think it was Trixie from Deadwood. I love Deadwood. Let's go ahead and try to get a shot off now. That's not going to work. Neither one of those. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. Yeah, Trixie from Deadwood. I love that show. I'm so heartbroken it got canceled, man. God damn it, HBO.
Out on the floor, helpless to protect Florence. You felt your life ebbing away.
Alright, so we're done. It's all on Florence now. What luck does she have? Absolutely none. Well, at least I went down trying to protect her. I could kind of use that. But yeah, HBO always canceling all the shows that I'm interested in. They did the same thing with Carnival, too. God damn. I hate HBO sometimes. Let's see here. Any shots available to us? Nope. Of course not. You know what? Let's just stop playing games here. You guys gotta do what you gotta do, right? Let's go ahead and end our turn. Get the kill off. Oh, come on. I'm just standing right there wide open, dude. You should be ashamed of yourself. Of course, the guy all the way over there got the kill.
Breath. But on that breath, you pledged to him. You gave your soul for a shot at revenge. Trapped betwixt life and death, you now belonged to neither realm. The coffin nails didn't hold fast. You were supposed to be dead, so no one took notice right away. You considered raising the alarm to bring in more enemies, just to satisfy your bloodlust.
Kill everyone in town, send a distress call over to Telegraph to summon more enemies, optional. Setup, evade enemies once suspicious they will eventually attack, subdue them to delay reaction. Okay, this is completely new to me now at this point, and this is where the game takes the whole complete supernatural feel, as you could probably see here. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap it up here for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support. It does mean a lot, and it's also really important, so thank you for that. Come back for the next episode and we'll continue going forward from here. Maybe for a couple of more episodes for sure, and then you can kind of make your own decision whether you want to see more of it or if it's something you want to pick up on your own accord as well. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.